we are live. How's it going, everybody? Everybody who clicks on the video. I'm going to be working on storyboarding the trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog Act 2. So if you catch the stream, you can get a little bit of a sneak peek on what's to come. Which will be cool. So, since it's 9:40 at night where I'm at, I'm not going to talk a whole lot. Do a late night stream, so I'll talk here and there if I'm thinking about something, or if anybody has any questions, feel free to leave them in the chat and I'll check them out. But anyway, I'm going to get in the swing of things. Got a bit of synthwave going tonight, which is always good. And yeah, I'm going to get started. Just working on this, get some momentum going, and see what all I can get done tonight. Very, very simple stream. Alright, y'all enjoy. Here we go. Got a few things more done. 2 more frames in recent times. Got the whole Freedom Fighter group together. I couldn't fit all of them, but there's more on the other side of the camera. Looking up at Planet Mobius being projected Star Wars style. Nicole on the side saying, once all elements are gathered together, and then it fades to this. The user is granted unlimited power, so we get an actual space view of the planet, which I think is cool. And yeah, we'll just move on to the next scene. We're going to have Snively here, just with a smug look on his face, launching some hovercraft, beginning his search for the Chaos Emeralds. It's a race against time. I can go ahead and just have Sally here on the side. Well, off screen. Off screen. Saying. What's she saying? I can spell. There's no telling what Snively can do with them. Just gotta think if it's natural to say. There's no telling what Snively can do with them. I'm going to say with all 7. do the drawing bit. That part's fun. How do I do his expression? Right, you gotta frame him out here on the page, following that 2/3 for now. it can always change up later. It's basically gonna be here, and he's gonna be pressing a few buttons and sending a fleet of aircraft from Robotropolis out into the world, trying to collect all 7 Chaos Emeralds. What he wants to do with them is anyone's guess. So spindly hair. come up with a final design for this little wrist thing later. I just have like a full gauntlet thing. Kind of cool. Just sort of a keyboard that he wears. Oh, it'd be sick to have... I'm already going to have the camera orbit him as the aircraft take off into the sky. But I think the blast from the aircraft's engines, it would be cool to have that force his cape around the place. Like it starts to blow his cape around behind him. That would make for a really sick shot. That is the plan. So add a bit of value so it kind of pops the character out a little bit more. And we'll have to come up with the designs for the aircraft later as well. Just need to throw them in. I have no idea what these things are going to look like yet. Just a whole fleet of these things. Pardon me. Probably angled the wrong way. It's almost like they're going straight up. I don't want that to be like that. Oops, didn't want to do that. That should be okay. Just want it to look like it's approaching them. It's about to blow right past them. I guess we'll have a building where he came out of on the side there. It's like he's on a railway. Or rather, not a railway, but there's a railing here that he's walking beside, sending them off. So you kind of have like a foreground here with the buildings and such. Some piping, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. And in the background we can have the buildings in the background. Again, I'll look at more at Robotropolis later on to get an idea of its architecture. This is just sort of what I'm imagining. Okay, some camera direction. So basically going to tell the camera to start orbiting, or rather, the camera goes this way. I don't even think I need this text. I just need to have the diagram. And it's an ease in and then constant. We'll tell it to orbit. And I think an easy way to tell the camera what to lock onto is I'm just going to do a quick little target little symbol. So I'm targeting that as the camera orbits. Hey, how's it going, Kelsifer? We do a little bit of storyboarding. We do a little bit of storyboarding. We do a little bit of Sat AM storyboarding. So here's what I'm looking at so far. We got Snively with his little master plan and his big boy head of his big bald head. And he's remembering the 7 wonders of Mobius. They were saying something about that. So Nicole, the 7 wonders of Mobius. Once all elements are gathered together, the user is granted unlimited power. And then Sally continues along with Nicole. There's no telling what Snively can do with all 7. So we have him launching his hovercraft to go find all 7 Chaos Emeralds to search the planet. I think this is going to be a really cool looking shot. It's just him summoning the craft and you see it blowing past him. Camera orbits Snively as it locks onto the... roughly locks onto the aircraft. So we'll go to this next one here. Go into the notes, and this is going to be 28.2. It's just different action beats. So it's just hovercraft. Fly off. That's just it. And cut out. It's the transition. Nothing else is said. I should go into here. have a little note saying that it's continuing throughout the whole scene. Like, what's being said here is also playing on this one. So I guess, like, I don't know. I could probably just copy it, to be honest. So if I select this, copy, and paste. Just put it there instead. And combine. Alright, good. It did not break it. That's great. That's good to see. So she's still saying the line as we look at a new visual. Simple enough. So we're just going to have Snively be on the other side of the screen with his cape flapping in the wind. His glorious cape. So do that in the sketch now. Or, well, we'll keep him on this side, I think. On the other side. Oh man, his anatomy is something else entirely, I swear. Freaking long nose. Actually, it's gonna blow his hair back too. There's this voluptuous cape of his. We'll exaggerate it a lot more, but that's the basic idea. His cape's flying all around there. It'll be better looking later on, I guess. Well, I don't guess. I'll make sure it looks good. I'm not half-assing it here. Not at Stout Productions, nope. we got the rest of the background here, sort of. I'll come up with something later. It's more final. He's basically at this railing. And he's watching his hovercraft fly off into the distance. Let's do some basic architecture shapes there. Some doors. Whatever. Piping. Dweeb, boop, doop, spoopy doo, boop. Whatever. That is not perspective, but you know what? I don't care right now because it's a storyboard. It's whatever. It's the jets from the hovercraft. I'll come up with some proper designs later. Just can't be bothered. Yeah. That one looks dumb right there. So the camera orbits and goes to the side of him. You see what I mean? And we're following the hovercraft, which I might actually bring down a bit further. That's a good position. Flying kind of low, you know. Alright, go into the camera direction with the dark red. Camera symbol. This is telling me how the camera moves, or like the speed. So we're currently in this section here. It eases in, right? And then it goes constant. So that means we're still in constant, and then I'm going to make it slow down to this position that we're seeing here. So it's going to look a little more like this. Slows down at the end. That's telling me later on what the graph is going to look like. Easy way of reminding myself what is going on with the transition. What's the motion like? Sometimes if I want to overshoot, or like have some kind of camera jitter at the end, I would do it like this. Just be like, it would fall outside of the graph. That'd be a way to indicate that. Something that's good. Pardon me. I'm usually in bed by now during the week. Here at like 10 o'clock. There we go. This is cool. So now we can move on to the next step. Now I might have to set this up somehow, like on the fly, while I do this stream. This is gonna be weird. What is this? That is nothing. I'm gonna do some editing while I do this, so give me just a sec. This guy. That is the wrong one. Booyah. Alright. We're professional here. We will make this work. Alright. Still want to be... So I've been over here trying to do this embroidery thing. Oh man. Wait, embroidery, that's like something to do with clothing, right? Like cloth? No. I'm so stupid. Is it like jewelry? That could be very wrong. Please correct me. Whoa, okay, I noticed something about my stream that is so unbelievably wrong. Oh, goodness. We've got it. There we go. Wow, I should have made this later, but for now, I'll just bring it down like that. Ah, for quilts. That makes sense. That's cool. Now I can do this. Hold on. I'm gonna do some on-the-fly stream editing. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh. This is really scuffed. That I think that looks awful. Bear with me. Oh, okay, yeah, this is probably, I would say, halfway. At least that's where it is lengthwise. It's supposed to be like 2.5 minutes long. And I'm currently at like a minute 20. Minute 22. Something like that. We are getting there. Let me crop this a little bit more. Actually, no, that top there's that's fine. Well, nah, we'll make it nice. Trouble is, it's hard to see. Alright, that'll work for now. And then I'll go ahead and center of the screen. Alright, boom. That's hit film mode right there. Makeshift. Alright. What was I doing here? Oh yeah, I was going to add in these new scenes. So, here's how I do it. I've got the composite shot already put on there, and the text and everything is separate. So I'm going to go into the composite shot, and here's everything. And that is a spoiler. But it's okay. You get to see spoilers on streams if you catch it. So that's fine. Yeah, this shows off like there it is, the camera direction. No, come on now. Play. There we go. So it's following those camera directions, as you can see. Start slow, and then constant, then slow. Ease in, ease out. But now, whoop. Spoilers. Kind of. Oh, that's right. I have to export these out. So if I go back to Krita, booyah, I can go ahead and do a export. Trailer storyboard as a PNG. And this is actually going to be 40. So we save that. This one is 39. So file export 39. So that guy is saved. We'll switch back over to HitFilm. And we're going to drag those new storyboard images in. So I got 39 and 40. I should have numbered these differently, but you know, it's too late now. Oh, pardon me. There's no way I'm going to go back and rename every single file. This is not worth it at this point. Alright. So how I'm going to do this is a little bit weird. So normally what storyboard artists do, they have a stopwatch on them. So they can imagine how the scene plays out. That's how they get their timing. They start, they imagine the scene in the way they think they need a cut. They hit the stopwatch and they record that time down. Doing a similar thing with this by just hitting the space bar and just letting the playhead go. And wherever I stop, that's where the image stops. So I'm going to play this out as if I were reciting it. And there's no telling what Snively can do with all 7. Probably about there is we're going to have both scenes. So I'm going to place it in right there. Grab the end of it and just drag it down. And then 40. Where's it going? There we go. So there we go. And there's no telling what Snively can do with all 7. So I could probably let that drag over a little bit more. So he has to tap it first, so that's probably perfect timing there. And there's no telling what Snively can do with all 7. Yeah, see, because it also, rhythm-wise, it matches up to the lines. So you have her saying, or Sally saying, and there's no telling what Snively can do with all 7, and right after that you have the whoosh of the aircraft going past. It's a nice rhythm. One sound leads to the next. It supports what we're seeing. And there's no telling what Snively can do with all 7. Yes, that looks good. And for this, we're going to do something very simple. Just going to change the scale. Pardon me. We're going to change the scale and position. So this is in the center. We don't have to look at any of the notes or anything. We transform 133.33. That's basically just 1 1/3 times the size. And we're going to go back specific number 320 pixels is the magic point. And there we go. Same deal with number 40. 133.33. 320 pixels. There we go. That is sick. Now all we got to do is extend the composite shot a little bit. Until it's a black screen. We kind of just have to see when that happens. There we go. Go frame by frame until it does. There we go. Now we do the text. So I'm just going to copy it, paste it there. Edit the text. Sally. And there's no telling what Snively can do with all 7. Probably just break the text a little bit down. Just like that. And this I am going to time as well, so... And there's no telling what Snively can do with all 7. Probably about right there. And there's no telling what Snively can do with all 7. Hey, there we go! That's how you do it! So far we have this. We have no idea how explosion or I can speak. Hold on. We have no idea how big the explosion will be. What if it destroys more than Doomsday? Not cool. What if we put them together the other way? Incredible power. Yes, it could work. And there it is, using the Power stones, boom. Making the whole thing turn to white. Don't celebrate too soon, Hedgehog. Now it's my turn. And I'm not alone. Here it is. What's up, Snurdly? It's Snively! All units attack! Boom. Got a rhythm going on. Indeed, patience is a virtue. Something Julian could never understand. 7 wonders of Mobius. Once all elements are gathered together, the user is granted unlimited power. And there's no telling what Snively can do with all that, with all 7. And there we go. Give me 1 second, I gotta mute real quick. Alright, y'all. Change of plans. Now that that is done, I didn't know I had a friend from my my work come over, so I'm going to spend some time with him. So I'm going to shut it down for the night. But it was good. It's a good way of forcing myself to work on this stuff. So yeah, those are our 2 new shots. Looking good. That's the main process of doing the storyboard. So yeah, I'm gonna leave with that. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll probably stream. I don't have a schedule yet. I'll figure it out. But just keep an ear out, keep an eye out, and I'll let y'all know when I'm streaming again. Alright. Y'all have a good night, and thanks for joining. Alright, take care, Kesselfer. Alright, see you guys.